Welcome to Slinging the Slang, the video podcast where we take a look at everyday slang, jargon, idioms, their meanings, their origins, everything from the funny to the absolutely ridiculous. I'm Slangman David Burke, author of 30 books on idioms and slang.
And I'm Monica Mauro, Director of Education for an English language school in Southern California and a lifelong lover of slang.
And if you are joining us for the first time, this is our format. Monica has no idea what the subject matter is, what my questions are going to be. That way, it's the element of surprise. We never know what's going to come out of Monica's mouth, which is both exciting and really terrifying. So, with that said, if you have any questions along the way, which we want your questions, please tweet us at Slingin' the Slang, and we'll do our best to answer them all. We'd like to welcome all of you English learners out there, anybody who loves language and just wants to have a laugh. Welcome on board. I always like to start with a few questions to Monica, some language trivia. Are you relaxed, Monica, for some language trivia? You need to stretch it out. You need to
I did my Pilates this morning. I'm just totally loosey-goosey.
Okay. Well, I hope you're ready for these because I got two of them for you.
Okay.
And I don't know why this is. The second one is like really, really fun. Here's the first. So there's some suspense till we get to the second one. Okay, the first one. Monica, what is, and we should know this, right? Because after all, English is our first language. What is the longest word in the English language?
What is the what? Say it again, David.
The longest word. The longest word in the English language.
I'm going to take a stab. I don't think this is it, but onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. 6 syllables. Wrong. Now, when I was growing up,
you overestimated me again, David.
Well, do you remember back in the I better say no. Remember back in the day, I'm not even going to say what decade, it used to be anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's what they used to tell us back in the day. Again, I'm not going to give away.
Well, your day was probably a lot further back than mine because I don't remember that day.
Oh, owie. Oh. Ouch. Wait, I can't reach that. I can't reach the. No, wrong. It is, of course, Monica, it's pneumo ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
That was my second answer.
Duh. So I know I'm probably saying it wrong too. Pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. It's some disease miners would get in their lungs. Okay. And on the trail of that, just on the hind legs of that, I love this one. What does this mean? Hippodomonstra sesquipedaliophobia.
Oh, wait. Okay, so it's a fear of something. Yes. Say the first part again.
Hippodomonstra sesquipedaliophobia.
Jeez.
Fear
of peeled tangerines. I don't know.
How'd you guess? No, this is really funny.
Close.
It's funny because it's the fear of long words. Hippodomonstra sesquipedaliophobia. And if that doesn't give you a fear of long words, nothing will.
I now have that fear, yes.
Right? I love that. When I first heard that word, I thought, no, really? You'd think it would be like something like word phobia, long word phobia, something short, so you wouldn't be so scared. Well,
exactly.
So in the news, and we like to take a lot of our topics from the news, there's something interesting this month being January 2023.
Yes.
For those of you writing checks, you're probably still writing 2022. Luckily, most of us don't write checks anymore, right? We just type it in. So banished or back, these slang words, Monica, are they banished or are they back in 2023?
Okay.
I just got a few of them, like 6 of them for you. Gaslighting, is that back or is it banished?
Well, I hope it's back because it was one of my favorites from 2022. So I'm going to say it's back.
You know what? You're right. And I remember we talked about that before. Gaslighting is back, where you make someone think something that's actually wrong and you make them believe that it's true and kind of make them feel a little crazy. That's gaslighting someone. Very good. Okay. The other one, quiet quitting.
Wait a minute. Quiet.
Quitting, like to quit a job.
Quiet quitting.
Quiet
like
quitting.
Just kind of ease, kind of slither out.
Yes, quiet quitting.
Well, I never heard of this, and I love it.
Right.
I'm picturing just someone just kind of backing out the door, thinking, "I hope they don't notice that I'm no longer head of that department." I'm going to say, it's back.
You're actually right. Quiet quitting.
Yeah,
it gained a lot of traction. You already, you see, you're already up there, back on top. It was getting really popular about the middle of last year as people were saying, you know what? I'm not going back to work after COVID. I don't wanna.
I don't think they'll notice that I didn't even show.
That's kind of sad, right? You know,
yeah,
after
that's so sad.
10 years, you know, they just have a pillow in the conference room where you used to sit with like a hat. They put a hat on it. They think it's Monica.
It reminds me of that episode in Seinfeld where George like gets under his desk and he just sleeps all day. And then at 5, he has a little alarm clock, and at 5 o'clock he just pops up, grabs a suitcase, and people are like, "Bye, George."
That's so funny. Sad, right? No one knows you're not even there. Okay. I don't know why this got on the list. Tongue in cheek. To say something tongue in cheek.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Well, that's an oldie. That's an oldie, but a goodie. I didn't know it reared its head in 20. I'm going to say banished.
You're right. Isn't that weird? I mean, but some of us do use it. So, you know, I'm not so sure about this list because, I mean, it's just tongue in cheek. But supposedly, I guess the young folks aren't using it anymore. Okay, here's one. Goat. GOAT.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, this makes me
think of all time.
Tom Brady. This makes me think of Tom Brady. They call Tom Brady the GOAT.
And right, because he was the greatest of all time. And GOAT is banished or back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to give the answer.
No?
I got scared there for a minute.
I know how to manipulate you.
Well, Tom, you know, Tom it's kind of getting boring with Tom. Sorry, Tom. But you are very good looking. And that does count for something, doesn't it?
All that matters, right?
Well, I'm going to say, I'm on the fence with this one. Should we
leave and come back?
Oh, I'm going to say banished.
It's still here. It's still here. To be the GOAT.
Okay.
It's still here. Yep. You are the GOAT in acting. You're the GOAT in baseball. You're the GOAT in everything. Yeah, it's still here. The last two.
And Tom is still here. He still hasn't quit the NFL.
They still consider him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Bay, my Bay. Okay, well, first of all, what does Bay mean? What does it mean first? BAE. What does that stand for?
I'm going to say, I think this word was sliding out in 2022, so I'm going to say banished for 2023. Full on banished.
You are so right. Before anyone else. My Bay. Now, some people are saying instead of my Bay, they're still saying my boo. Oh, Monica, you're my boo.
I think that's really banished.
You know what?
I think they banished that in 2020.
Well, you know, here's what's so weird. Some things are banished in that city or this city, but they're okay in another city, so it's always a little confusing. But again, like we always say, once it gets on national TV or in social media, everybody starts to adopt it if they think it's cool. But here's one. Last one. Okay. Wheels. I just bought a new set of wheels.
Oh. Yep. Oh, that's so old. I'm going to say, if you say it's coming back, it's banished. It's banished. Final answer.
Are you going to lock that in? You're locking that in? You're locking it in.
Locking it in for 500.
Yeah. I hate to say this. You're right. Oh, it just frustrates me. Yes, you're right again. Wheels is gone. Do you know what's replaced it? Ah.
Let me think. My ride.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to say,
I think that's Spanish too.
yeah, sweet ride. Yeah, not used as much as this next one, which is, and you may not have heard of this before, a whip. A whip. WHIP. A whip.
Whip.
Yeah, that's my whip.
Is it a noun? Is it used as a noun or an adjective?
What's this? What is this? A spelling bee? Oh, can you use that as a noun? I like your new whip. It's a noun.
Oh, is that your new set of wheels?
Yeah, is that your new whip? Yeah, that's if you want to be really cool in 2023, you want to say whip. And we do have a tweet. Thank you for tweeting us, Joel from San Diego, which is at Slingin' the Slang. So thank you, Joel, for tweeting us at Slingin' the Slang. And from San Diego, I used to go to school in San Diego State. Raw. This is a great one. Monica, if you know this one, I'm going to be partially surprised. This is a word that just came into our lexicon a week ago.
Oh, wow. It's fresh.
It's fresh.
Fresh out of the oven.
What is a three-nager?
A three-nager?
Yes.
A three-nager.
Good question, Joel. And I know what TV show you saw.
Wait a second. Okay. Well, a couple of things are popping in my head. It's triplets who are teenagers. That's one guess. But wait, I haven't locked it in yet.
What?
A three-nager, I would say, is someone who's 13.
You're off by 10 years. Okay, I better give it to you. Okay, so this was used by Andy Cohen on December 31st. He was with Anderson Cooper when they were doing the whole ball drop in Times Square in New York. And Andy Cohen has a 3-year-old, and he said, my 3-year-old, I love him. He's wonderful, but he's at the terrible threes. I mean, he is a three-nager, and that took off. So three-nager means a 3-year-old who's kind of feisty, like somebody just entering their teens.
Wow. I wonder if he just said that off the top of his head.
I like more slang.
Let's ask him. Let's tweet him and find out.
I did look it up.
Oh.
And you know what? To my surprise, it's been used before. Oh. But he popularized it. Again, you say something on national TV, especially a show that half the country is watching. Yeah, it catches on really fast. Emil from Spain. I keep hearing the word. Oh, this is a new word. Yeah. Good. Bougie. Boujee. What does that mean?
Spell it for me.
Boujee. Bougie.
Bougie. Is that has to do with class, with some kind of status? I want to say it's upper middle class. Bougie. When something's so bougie, you're so bougie. You have your Starbucks at noon.
Well, that's what it used to mean. Is from bourgeois.
Yeah.
Middle class. Now it means rich and fancy. Like, let's say you buy a new purse. I say, well, Monica, don't you look bougie with your new purse? You are bougie.
If it's the Chanel bag.
Oh, well, of course. What else would it be? Mm. Yeah,
so right. I'm not bougie because I don't have a Chanel bag.
Yeah, well, then I'm definitely not bougie either. Again, if you've heard any new slang already in 2023 and you're not sure what it means, tweet us at Slingin' the Slang, and we will make up the answer. We will give you the correct answer. We have Jack from Jacksonville.
Ooh,
okay.
Alliteration.
Alliteration. Jack from Jacksonville. That sounds like a new TV show. What does bussin' mean? Bussin. Not bussing. It's bussin' with a apostrophe. Bussin'.
Like it's not slinging, it's slinging.
Slinging. That's right. Slinging.
Okay.
And bussin'.
Well, okay. I'm just processing here. So I'm thinking of a diner and you're bussing tables, but that's bussing.
Diner
Bussin'.
slang, good. Got
Yeah,
to do an
bussin',
episode of that
bussin'.
too.
You're taking the buses to places. You're bussin'.
You are bussing. Yeah, no. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a sample sentence. These potato chips are bussin'.
Oh, well, potato chips are always delicious.
They're
So
always bussin'.
they're awesome. They're great.
They're great.
Making my taste buds go, what?
Woo! They're like, yeah, they're awesome. They're bussing. Very good. You were close with that bus ride analogy. Okay, we got Kendall from Kentucky. Kendall from Kentucky. Another alliteration. I think Jack from Jacksonville and Kendall from Kentucky. You guys should do your own radio show. I'm just saying. Okay, so Kendall says, my best friend now says, "Oh, the drip." What does that mean? And I have heard this.
The drip.
Yeah, or you can also say to be dripping. To be dripping.
You're not using a Keurig coffee maker. You're using a percolator.
Yeah. Did you know? Yeah. No. I don't.
Remember when coffee used to drip? You know, the Mr. Coffees, and you'd watch it drip.
No,
and you
I'm not that old, Monica. Tell us.
No, you're like hanging there with your mug, and it's just dripping, and you're just like, ah!
And it makes that sound, that percolating sound. No, I never heard of that before because it's way before my time.
No,
you did one to me. See, I gave you a zoink. Okay, so the drip means, oh, what beautiful clothes. So if you wear a really beautiful dress, I would say, oh, the drip. Or you are dripping. You are dripping in elegance. You are
kind of like you're dripping in jewels. You're dripping in style.
Dripping in style and jewels and jewelry and prettiness. Yes,
I like that.
Very good.
I like that.
Oh, the drip. And these are great new ones. And these are pretty new, right? Because some of these you may not have heard of. Christine from I'm trying to think of another C word. Christine from
please no more.
From Cantaloupe Valley. Christine from San Francisco. No more alliteration. We're done with the alliterations. What is meant when someone says, "Oh, extra"? Monica, you are being extra.
I'm going above and beyond.
Yeah, see, you're saying it like it was a compliment. Oh, Monica, that's interesting. See, if somebody in their 30s says, Monica, you are extra. Yeah, you're above and beyond. If somebody under 20 says, Monica, you're extra, you've been slammed because it means you're just too much. You're extra. Stop it. Take it down a notch.
It's too much.
Too much. You're extra. Yeah, why?
Oh, wow.
Like let's say you get upset. I'm at your house and I spill some milk and you freak out. I'd be like, Monica, I think you're a little extra.
Oh, just overreacting. Get it together. Okay.
Overreacting.
Oh, okay.
We have Luke. Well, they're coming in. We got another one after his. Another tweet. Again, tweet us at Sliggin the Slang.
Tweet.
Luke from Buffalo, New York. Oh. Everyone is now using the term salty. Where does that come from? And what does it mean? Have you heard that one?
Salty. Okay, wait, let me think. Salty. She's salty. She's sassy. Sassy?
Well, you're not far off. It means somebody who's
well seasoned.
No, actually sort of the opposite. Kind of nasty. Like whoa, Monica, what happened to somebody? You're being so salty.
Oh,
what's wrong? Just like you're just angry and in a bad mood. You're salty.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that. I'm going to use that.
And you may be wondering, why does it mean that?
There you go.
I don't know. I looked it up because this has come up before because salty was used last year. And I looked up the origin, looked up the fancy word etymology for salty. It said unknown. So if there's anybody who knows where salty came from, let us know. I mean, I guess when you eat something salty, you pucker and you look like you're angry or in a bad mood.
Maybe.
I know that's kind of a reach. We have Lisa from Brazil.
Ooh.
And this is an interesting question. Oh, this is a good question.
Oh, good question.
Monica,
yes.
I'm going to throw this in your face. Is the term woke In or out? To be woke.
I heard this word a lot in the last couple of years.
Me
I
too.
haven't. I'm on the fence with this one. I haven't seen it as much as I used to, but I'm going to say it's back.
Interesting. You are right and wrong. And here's why I say that.
Okay. Why do you say that, David?
Here's why I say that by David Burke. So when I go on social media, oftentimes I'll ask teens, here's my favorite word for whatever, what's yours in slang. And they give me these words. And then they have a fight on my feed and they'll say, we don't say woke anymore. Yes, we do. I've never used that. Well, my friends do. Well, my friends don't. And then they kind of get into it. I just sort of sit back. I think I'm the one who's going to get slammed for using an old word. And they go at it. So I don't know. Some people say woke is back. Some people say it's never left. So Lisa from Brazil, I don't know. Yeah. That's my slang answer too is, So there you go. Monica and I hope you have an absolutely bussin' week that is not salty, but fully woke. And remember, if you want to learn more slang and speak like Monica and I do, please check out my books at www.slangman.com.
We hope you join us next time as we take another deep dive into the ever-growing, ever-changing world of slang.
I'm Slangman David Burke.
And Monica Maudo. So just keep
slinging the slang, and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us. Later, Gator.
You're so bussin', Dave.